What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if you're new here, I'm a new trader. Actually, not that new. I'm actually officially been trading for 2 years because I just got my bill for TradingView. So it's the second time I've paid. So 2 years. 2 years. I've been trading for 2 years. But I'm just sharing my experience. I'm sharing whatever I'm learning. You know, just trying to learn how to become profitable trading Forex and make money. And if you can become profitable trading Forex, you can go and trade anything. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade whatever the hell you want. But just, you know, Forex is nice because it's 50 times leverage. You know, you don't need a lot of money to do a lot of damage. You can do a lot of damage with a little bit of money, which is really, really cool. But also, if you're wrong, it hurts really bad. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. But check this out, dude. Holy crap. I can't believe I missed this on Friday. And it's super clear on GBP USD. Not as clear on other charts, but you can see the clear market manipulation. So this was earlier in the week. You know, we had the fake 'em and shake 'em. They launched the market up, they took out highs, and then it started coming screaming back down. When I saw that, I entered. It dropped, corrected, dropped, and made a nice, decent profit off of that. And then on Friday, you know, basically Friday, because we broke the trend line, I was looking for a correction back up and another drop. So I risked some money at the trend line with a stop above this last swing high. Minimal risk. And clearly it hit it, it dropped and reversed and came back up and hit my stop. So I lost 300 bucks on Friday. Not a big deal. So, I mean, we're still sitting at really, really close to $7,000. So I made just under $2,000 last week. I'll take it. But look at this. Friday. That was, and by the way, that was a news event, right? That was a news event, red flag news that came out that day where they swung the market and it dropped. And then this was Friday, red flag news. The market drops, takes out lows, and goes screaming up. Twice in 1 week. God, I wish I saw this. But it was like already too late. So by the time my phone beeped, it says, oh, your stop was taken out. You know, market was already here. Yeah, I probably could have got in and rode it up to here, but I'm like, I missed it. You know, the move's over. I already took a loss. It's Friday. I'm out. I'm just going to relax. So, but if that's the thing. I have a full-time job. I can't sit in front of the computer or my phone all day because, yeah, can't do it. So we got to try to get what we can get. But that's crazy, man. Like, if you could sit in front of your computer all day, I mean, that would be part of my strategy. I would go through every single calendar. I would find every bit of red flag news and the times. And as soon as that red flag news was happening for whatever pair, I would be sitting at the 15-minute chart waiting for manipulation. And I'd be, yeah, just wait for that quick break of a low or a high. And then when it goes reversing in the other direction, hop on. It seemed to work pretty good. But only time will tell. But anyways, usually I'd wait till Sunday to make the video. Because I like to get, We Trade Waves is 2 cents. You know what I mean? Because that guy's pretty good. But honestly, I don't even need their advice this week. Things are pretty clear to me, actually. And sometimes it's not, I notice this, it's not always clear on, like, if you're stuck on trading just Euro USD, well, this chart is not clear to me. Like, it doesn't make any freaking sense. We broke the low. It came back up. Like, where's this going to stop now? I don't know. But then you go over and look at USD CAD. this makes a little bit more sense to me. You can see we're in this like expansion pattern here. We have touch, touch, false break. Price came down very, very close, but did not touch this trend line. And then we got this little correction. Yeah, little corrective structure back up. And now we got another big drop. So I think this drop is going to take us all the way down to this trend line. And at this trend line is where my order is sitting to go long. Because I think this is going to go back up. And why do I think that? Because, well, look at the economy first off. Things are still crazy expensive. Inflation is not under control. Everything is like insanely expensive. Like you get one brown paper bag full of groceries. Eggs are costing $5 for eggs. You know, you get one brown paper bag and it's over $100 with shit. Like what? You know, that's insane. So I still think, yeah, there's a little bit more pain to come. And if we look at the monthly chart on USD CAD, you know, this is starting to make a little bit more sense, and I've seen this a few times now too. I mean, I saw this week with GBP USD. Let's go back and look at that. You know, these well, it's actually not on the monthly chart. It's on the 4 hour, but yeah, it doesn't matter what time frame. But you see how we had this bullish move, and then we got this corrective structure, right? Because usually that means another push up, but not always, because nothing is guaranteed, nothing is set in stone. It's probabilities. And understanding, like that's the one part that I had a really hard time grasping, because like, you know, you go out and you get all these different things from people online that want to teach you how to trade, and they have like, you know, 100% guaranteed strategy that works, right? And maybe it does work for them, but there's nothing, I don't think there's anything that can replace time on the charts. So I've been doing it for like 2 years now, and I'm still not profitable yet. I'm getting there. But I'm starting to absorb things, and I'm starting to see things, because I never, you know, I was always afraid that the market was like screwing with me, or oh, it's gonna go a little bit lower and then it'll reverse, and it'll just keep going, and I'm dragging my stop. Like, well, they said it was gonna go up this week, you know, because you get like a forecast from somebody and they're saying, well, it's gonna be bullish, and then it's gonna correct, and then it's gonna go up, right? Because you have a bull flag here, and you're like, okay, that's what I'm looking for, right? So you start trying to get in, and then it breaks, and you're like, oh, they're screwing with me. They're trying to shake me out, and it keeps dropping, and you take a huge loss. So you have to know when to cut ties with that trade. And just because someone said it's going up does not mean it's going up, because nobody knows. And I've noticed this a lot. That We Trade Waves guy, he's good. He is good, but he has given a lot of information that was not correct also. You know what I mean? There's been several trades that he was wrong on. Nobody's right 100%. And, you know, I don't blame him for his faults. Like, I'm getting a lot of good information out of this guy. For $37 a month, it's well worth the money. But this is the second, you know, see this? We had the corrective structure down. We thought this was going up, and it broke to the downside. Didn't happen. It was looking good, but things changed. And then you go to USD CAD, zoom to the monthly chart, go back to full screen, and we had the same thing right here, right? We had a big drop, and then we had this correction, and I thought for the longest time this was going to drop. And I guess it could have, depending on what went on in the economy, but it just wasn't in the cards, and it broke out to the upside. So this thing isn't just going to stop here. Definitely not. You know, the market maker, there's a huge double top right here. They're not going to leave that untouched. There's no way. And you can see this big bullish candle, man. It is strong. That's a strong bullish candle. It wasn't like this one where we had a huge wick. That closed strong, and it stayed. It's been staying up here. So now we're getting a mere correction back down. And I did the whole Fibonacci. So I drug out the Fibonacci on this. And I just wanted to see swing low to swing high where 382 was. So I put my yellow line right on 382 because this pair loves to retrace to 382. I don't know why. Not all the time, but it does. I don't think it's going to actually make it there. It might. But yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to 382. So regardless, yeah, I think this is going to be, this is the bullish move, correction, back down, and we're going to come up to take out these highs before we come down long term. So I want to see this continue, and that's my bias, bullish US dollar. So I'm going to, let's go back to, so for this week, 100%, this is kind of my plan. I really don't even need to watch their videos because I know exactly what they're going to say this week. They're going to tell me that the market's going to drop a little bit more. Probably, see, this is the thing. They don't ever show the trend lines. That's the thing. They just say, oh, the market might do something like this. You know, and they'll draw a couple lines on the chart, and I'm like, how are you coming up with that? How are you coming up with that? I don't want just, okay, the market's going to do that. How are you coming up with that? So I put on the trend lines, and I can see clearly, touch, false break, right? Came very close. We had a move down, correction, move down. That completes this move. We come down, touch this trend line, and up. That's my bias. So I'm going to be, I want to see what happens when we hit this trend line. I got a buy order sitting here for USD CAD. And I'm probably going to, let me make sure. Yes, see, I don't have any sell orders on GBP USD or Euro USD. NZD, I do. But I might move this one up to, you know, I might do two just in case one doesn't get filled, you know. We need to find the optimal, there it is, right there. Right there. So look at that. Boom. Monthly resistance right there. Big level. I mean, that's a big level. That's monthly resistance. So we've come down, and now, yeah, now we're coming back up. We're in this expansion. Looks very similar to USD CAD. So I think we're gonna come up, touch that, and drop. So I'm gonna have a sell order sitting there, and a sell order sitting at with USD. I mean, a buy order with USD CAD. Buy order is at 1.34033. I just kind of eyeballed it, and I may adjust depending on what happens with price, because if this thing goes sideways for a bit, then this will obviously have to be dropped a little bit. But if it goes fast, this thing comes down fast, then obviously it might have to come up a little bit. So this is just, yeah, roughly speaking, at the let's just say 1.34000 level. Yeah, even round number. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those let those get triggered, and if and when they do, I want to see the reaction that happens, watch price, and as soon as I think that the market's going to turn, then at that time I will go into GBP USD and Euro USD and see where they are, and then possibly get in these short. But these charts don't make as much sense to me. For whatever reason, I'm sitting here drawing lines all over. See, I got crazy lines all over the place, and I just can't, like, I don't know. Can't make heads or tails of it. So I'll watch USD CAD, see when it hits this trend line, and then once it hits that trend line and it's filled, I'll watch price very carefully. And when I think the market's about to move in my favor, then I might possibly add on to Euro and GBP. And that probably will be all the money I have to trade. So I would love to trade more, but I don't have the funds for that, so. I mean, I could possibly do a hedge too and buy like Aussie USD or something. Throw in a buy here, because this is more than likely going to continue up. Maybe not even like that. This looks like we have a little expansion going on right here, so this could come up to here and then the breakdown. I don't know, so we'll just have to watch it. But yeah, anyways, that's what I'm doing with my money. What are you doing with yours? See you later.